You know, it has been 10 years, well, actually over 10 years, since Drum Corps International has updated its judging system, and these, the sheets the judges use to evaluate each corps. So it's easy to understand how this is the single most talked about topic at this year's DCI winter meetings. DCI Artistic Director Michael Cesario has coordinated the process that led to these new sheets.
This was a heck of a lot of work. And one of the reasons it was they really re-examined from square one everything that should be included in the sheet, how should it be included in the sheet, and how it should be expressed. Now, the object was not to see who agreed or disagreed, did they agree with the panel that was judging on the old sheets, but rather what was the ease of use. Did it say what it needed to say? Did it open the judges to more possibilities?
Michael Cesario has been working closely with two different groups. The Judge Liaison Committee, comprising 6 of the activity's top adjudicators, 3 music judges and 3 visual, and the Rules and Systems Task Force, made up primarily of instructors and designers from both World and Open Class. Andy Cook is one of the music adjudicators serving as a Judge Liaison.
The task force really did a lot of what we're doing, and we ghosted the sheets a few times, and I did mostly the brass sheet, and that'll work real well. It's going to be versatile. We can be up in the press box or down on the field with that sheet. The music analysis is probably going to be the biggest change for us as judges and for the corps and how the writers write and all that. So it's very exciting.
What does analysis mean as opposed to, say, ensemble visual or ensemble music?
Well, ensemble, you're just, when I personally judge it, I'm just looking for how things are written within the brass and percussion and how they're the timing of it. And now we're digging into, the chord structure, the what they're writing, what they're being asked to do musically, more than just thinking about the whole group and what they're being asked to do.
Do you think this will translate into shows that are somehow more engaging?
Yeah, definitely. The sheets are great. The task force has spent so much time on this, and they're brilliant. It's just gonna take time for us to get used to them, a lot of training, but I think it's going to be a great thing for the groups and for the judging community.
So I thank you very much for your ability to give this support, and I hope that you would consider approval in the same way that they did.
All those in favor of the proposal signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you very much. And Michael, for your leadership in getting us to this point. I know we still have a ways to go here, just a little bit, but thank you.
Not halfway there yet.
Thank you so much for your leadership in this. We appreciate it. Thank you.
You know, I don't know if it's going to change things anything but for the better, because it's going to give us better definition and clarity. I think this system is the natural evolution of where we've been going for years, trying to get great adjudicators doing a fabulous job and giving input to the cause for them to grow, as well as create shows for the audience that are going to be extremely entertaining.
So for once, it seems all of Drum Corps International can at least agree on one thing, and that is there is a need to change the way the corps are judged. And now that change has been made. New sheets will debut this summer, both for World and Open Class. The only difference in the Open Class sheets is some wording at the top of the sheet that urges the judge to score the corps in the paradigm of Open Class. There'll still be a lot of discussion about these sheets in the months to come, but it'll be interesting to see this summer if the new sheets do in fact have an impact on audience engagement.